This is going to be an ultra short video. I just want to show something I picked up. I got this out of a 66 Country Squire that had seen its better days. Guy was parting it out. He's restoring his car, and he's got a couple parts cars, and he was willing to sell me some parts off the one car. He had two of these, so he sold me. I paid him $100 for it. So I feel it was worth it. But this is what I got. Whoops! I put some clips on it here that's grounding the antenna. I got an antenna. That's a speaker that came out of the Country Squire 65, like I say, not 66. And yeah, it's actually in pretty good shape. The interior was halfway decent in the car. The body remained to be seen. But this thing, actually, I'm putting a screwdriver so it gets cooling air underneath. But I can't play it too long because it'll copyright, but it does work.
Best gift ever. Find a store near you.
And then when you change it from
Specialized
now the lights in the garage, fluorescent lights make all kinds of static, but that's AM.
Visit gm.com. If I could be you.
And more. All your protection in one place. Bundle and save at progressive.com.
Oh man, UFC 257, you believe it? Definitely gave you all the show you were looking for.
The speaker fader does work. I just got it all the way to the front because the speaker I was using for the rear is
putting you in the center of this weekend's title fight with 100-to-1 odds.
But anyway, yeah, I thought, why not put this in the car, right?
Your main event fighter to win this weekend's UFC 258 bout, and DraftKings Sportsbook will give you 100-to-1 odds.
It tunes this up.
And that's volunteer.
I mean, I'm just got it.
But a safe, effective vaccine. And hundreds of thousands in Michigan have already been vaccinated. But the next step is ours. We need to get the vaccine where we can, keep wearing masks correctly, and taking precautions until we reach our destination.
That's the tone control.
Freedom from COVID-19.
Human Services gaveling
earlier in
That would be 580. If I turn the lights off in the garage, I can get the 580 memories in, but put the lights on in the garage now.
16 hours to present instances with all present, and 67 senators would be needed to vote guilty
That's
to convict the former
WJR.
president. The boss is in trouble with the law. Wants his Mike gun.
Uh-oh. Better get Mako. Rush to Old Navy to shop up to 50% off store-wide. Plus, all jeans are on sale right now.
It's been on for a while. I've had it on for at least an hour now. But I think what I need to do is clean the switch that goes between AM and FM. That radio station is AM and FM is real close there.
Two shots.
2.9 to 2.9.
Examine extra.
Unsafe sobriety what?
Music of Morton Gould. Who wrote this?
But anyway, that's kind of what I was thinking of putting this in the car in place of the AM. So give me your thoughts on it.
31-2021.
Hello everyone.
So I'll show you how this thing, how you program the, turn it off, because I don't want to get a copyright. But see how the buttons have little reds on them? If they're turned up, that's AM. If it's turned down, it's FM. So essentially, what you do is you pull this button out. You just do them like you do like any other radio. So if you pull them out and you turn them over, now that's, see how it changes it to AM? So now every time I go there, it's going to go to AM. And notice how that red line is up now. So see how it changes FM, FM, AM, AM. Stays on AM there. So if I want this back on FM, pull it back out, turn it, push it back in, now it's FM. So when those red lines are down, your preset is FM. When it's up, they're AM. So you can turn, like if I'm on AM, I can turn the dial to any station I want, or if I'm on FM. But to change it from AM to FM, you actually have to push one of your presets that will change it. So there we go. I just thought I'd put a short little video up on something I got here, which is a radio. Now the guy told me, he said when I talked to him about it, he says I doubt it's gonna work, but you know, for $100 I was willing to take my chance. I see these on eBay not working, beat up for $350. So I figured, well, I could always just turn around and sell it, make my money back, but it seems to work. Pretty happy with the fact it works. So I'm going to check out, see if I can clean that AM/FM switch, and then you know, pull the covers off and look at that and go from there. But yeah, it's
We'll pick up in as little as 30 minutes. So whether it's a card and candy or a bottle of perfume.
I guess I didn't change it off the
Restriction mark. Mostly WJR News. Back to Guy Gordon after the... You know our partners at EGH.
And I haven't adjusted the antenna trimmer, like I said.
Disaster restoration after
That's all I'm
bad weather
using.
calamity befalls your home or
And I
business.
grounded the
What you may
antenna
not know is when it comes to commercial
to
construction,
the radio.
that's also their bread and butter. That's the foundation on which their business was built in the first place. And this is going on 50 years now. For a half century, EJH has been a leader in commercial.
Yeah, I'd have to turn the lights off and you'd hear that station, the garage
Worry
lights.
about your credit? Don't sweat it. If you've got 500. And get this. We'll even
There we go.
love.
And an AM/FM radio that's going to go into the Galaxie. Glad I got this before, you know, before I installed the dash, because this will be a lot easier to change with it out of the car. But I'm pleased it works. That was unexpected. I took the dash pad off just to give it a little bit of light. That AM/FM looks pretty good in there, and it works too. So you turn on the accessory to get the when you turn the key off, it turns off. Turn the key on, it turns on. So I don't want to get a copyright. Yes, the radio is on, and hopefully it...
1964, a British film that starred Richard Attenborough, who was also the film's co-producer, and Kim Stanley.
But watch when you turn the key off. That's the buzzer for the... if I leave the headlights on. So that works. Clock's been working. Turn it on accessory.
We'll get a traffic update.
There we go. We got it working.
Good afternoon once again as we look out.
Really good sounding too.
Right now the M59 westbound ramp to 75 southbound has been reopened. Right now, and that accident has cleared 75 southbound at M54.
Don't forget, balance.
From University Drive.
And again, AM's be staticky because of the lights.
Therefore, twice daily check.
Quite a few hours. So good news is that's now.
There we go.
Watch out for disabled
Working
vehicles
AM/FM
blocking
radio
the
in
lane
here.
on the Lodge northbound at Claremont Street. That's currently closed.
Now that I have an AM/FM in there, I'm going to have to run some speaker wires to the rear for the rear speaker. This is the connector, and it's got the front speaker plugged in, and then the other rear one plugs in there. So I'll have to, I'd probably find something that'll plug in there and then run the, looks like it's going to be a black. This is the front speaker and this is the rear speaker. So it's a black and then a black with a green tracer. For the rear speaker, that's the power and the light. And I was just powering it up. I just put a ground wire to the dash there and put 12 volts to that terminal right there. That's the main power for the instrument panel. And just, you know, just wanted to make sure everything worked. I'll have to trim, that's the antenna trimmer on the radio. The antenna actually plugs in right there. This is just a bracket that, you know, I thought I would just stuff it on there just so I don't lose it. And I'll mount that when it's in the car, when the dash is installed. And maybe I was just been letting the glue dry all the clamps are off. It said to let it dry 72 hours. I think tomorrow I'm going to trim all this out and maybe start working on installing it in the car. I got this to sand and paint, and I might work on this a bit tomorrow too. But we'll see what this weekend I'm going to for sure have this dash installed, I hope. And yeah, I'm really happy to get an FM radio. I thought, well, when I got it, I thought, it's probably not going to work. And, you know, they have capacitor and transistor problems in this there, and I thought I'll probably have to send it out and have it repaired. And I thought, well, if I do, maybe I'll have Bluetooth put in it. But to my very, very pleasant surprise, it worked, and it works good. In the original radio, I'm going to box up, and that will stay with the car. So the next owner or whoever will get the original AM radio. And I still have that 65 AM, so that could always be converted too, but I'm just going to leave that alone. There's plenty of AM station or FM stations when I travel and stuff, so I think that'll be just fine. It'd be nice to have Bluetooth, but that's just the way it is. All right. I'm going to wrap up this video. If you like the video, definitely hit the like button. If you like my channel, want to see that dash installed, subscribe to my channel by hitting that 348 engine icon there. And thank you for watching my videos.